Yeah, boy.
Nice. I got into Captain's computer. He asked me to edit his dusty trip video. But honestly, his gameplay footage is pretty boring, and I have no idea how to make it exciting. Oh, wait. How about I spill some juicy secrets about Captain's dark side while we watch this boring gameplay? Trust me, he isn't the perfect cat you think he is. So, after Captain finished editing CIA Movie 9, he wanted to keep a promise he made 3 years ago.
I have been working on this game non-stop. When it is done, I will let you know in my future videos.
Since he's always on YouTube, his game-making skills got rusty, but he really wanted to make Stronk City the best game. One day, while he was in the washroom, taking a break, he had a brilliant idea. Captain decided to make an obby racing game for CIA training.
Since the chicken director escaped, we needed to train our agents to be stronger and smarter so we wouldn't get tricked again.
Making the obby game would be a great chance for Captain to practice his skills too. At first, Captain said making an obby game would be a piece of cake and would only take him 2 weeks. We believed him, but after 2 weeks, this is what he made.
When I see you again.
Banker asked Captain,
"Why are there so many poops in the obby?"
Captain realized it was a problem too, so he started replacing the poop with banana peels. It didn't really fix the problem, but at least it was less smelly. Captain was quiet for weeks, not replying to messages, so I went to check on him. And I found out. He didn't shower and eat because he was too obsessed with making the obby game. Banker and I had to take care of him and force him to shower so he stopped being stinky cat. The higher-ups believed Captain's game would help us catch the chicken, so they ordered Banker and me to run the CIA while Captain worked on the obby. But 2 weeks after 2 weeks, Banker and I didn't really know how to run the CIA. So the president started to cut our budget. Because we were running low on cash in the CIA. We had to take on odd jobs to earn some extra cash to keep the CIA running.
Your food is here.
We couldn't even buy fresh fish from the seafood market for Captain anymore. Everyone knows Captain is super picky about his food and he only eats epic fish. But this time was different. He didn't seem to care what food he was getting. Whenever we asked Captain about the game progress, he always said the same thing.
It'll be done in 2 weeks.
So, Banker and I took care of Captain while trying to run the CIA. But 2 weeks after 2 weeks, and it had been almost 4 months. Captain hadn't even stepped out of his house since he wanted to finish making the game. We were so worried about him. We didn't want him to turn into a crazy cat. So we tried to get Captain to hang out and have fun with us over the weekends. Like touching grass. But Captain always rejected us and said no. We were really worried, so Banker had an idea. Banker thought if we couldn't get Captain out, we'd bring the fun to him. So, we planned a surprise weekend hangout right in his house.
Huh?
We set up a mini picnic in his living room, decorate with fake grass and everything. Captain saw us and his face was priceless. He looked so confused. He said,
What is this?
And we were like, you need to touch grass. At first, he was grumpy and tried to ignore us, but after a while, he joined in. We played and had fun, and for the first time in months, Captain relaxed a bit and touched grass, although the grass was fake. But after that, every time we asked about the game, he still said the same thing.
It'll be done in 2 weeks.
We began to worry that when Captain said, 2 weeks, he really meant, forever. One day, Captain had a wild look in his eyes. He said,
I got it, the perfect hobby for CIA training.
We were excited but also a bit scared. What could be so important that he forgot to shower, eat, and even be a CIA captain? Then, he showed us. It was amazing, but also, there were still some strange things, like, why are there still banana peels and poops everywhere? And the obby was full of unhealthy food. Captain said,
It's all part of the training.
Then Banker and I tried the obby. We saw our favorite foods like cheeseburgers, fries, and fried chicken. We couldn't resist and ate it all, which made us fat and slow in the game. I get that Captain wanted us to avoid junk food, but it felt like he was setting us up to fail. And there were some really strange levels. One had rising nuclear radioactive water. We fell into that water so many times. At first, I seriously thought Captain was trying to turn us into Godzilla. I was like, this is it, we're doomed. But then we realized the nuclear water just tasted like broccoli juice. It was weird, but at least we weren't turning into monsters. And then there was a level with slanted conveyor belts with lava bricks on them. Even Captain got bounced away by the lava bricks a couple hundred times when he was testing it. I really hated that level and always got stuck. I had to practice a lot to get over it. It was really tough, but in the end, we did feel a bit stronger and smarter, even if we were still burping up broccoli juice. Finally, the game was done. Captain was super excited to release it and get new agents. He didn't announce it on YouTube and tell you guys because he wanted random Roblox players to test it and give honest feedback. Captain spent our limited CIA funds to run ads. We all waited with him to see what would happen. We waited for hours, but we didn't see any Roblox players joining. We started to get worried, but Captain said it might take some time for the ads to run, so he went to sleep. While Captain was snoozing, some players finally joined the game. Banker called our undercover agent, CIA Smokey, to check out how the players were reacting. A lot of them quit right after stepping on poops and banana peels. They couldn't even finish the first few easy levels. When Captain woke up and checked the results, he saw the game got a bunch of dislikes. At first, he thought it must be the chicken agents from the chicken CIA sabotaging his game. But then, I secretly announced the game on my YouTube channel. I asked my awesome subscribers to play it with me to see if it was really that bad. Well, after getting feedback from my subs, we realized the game is really hard and can get pretty frustrating. I might have accidentally hit that dislike button too. Oops. But then I saw why the game was made and liked it back again. Captain designed it to make us stronger and smarter. Some agents played for hundreds of hours to be the best. That's how they aced the most important mission in CIA history.
Well, I'm out, man.
So, you see why Captain isn't the perfect cat? Captain can be super obsessive and a perfectionist when he makes stuff. Sometimes, he thinks he can finish things faster than he really can. When he gets an idea, he becomes obsessed with it. He gets so into it that he won't sleep, eat properly, or even go outside. He'd stop being Stronk cat and turn into a crazy cat.
What crazy cat? Bobo Bear, who are you talking to?
Sorry guys, gotta go, bye.